What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ayo coming live. Is this live? Woo. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I feel sorry for you. But anyway, yeah, coming to you, live from the field, giving you a quick review / demo of my 212X series Sundowns. Team Sundown all day. Got them installed in a 2015 Toyota Camry SE. Got it all blacked out, looking crispy. She's sexy, ain't it? This Black Widow, that's what I call her. Anyway, if you want to go ahead and skip to where I start playing music, I will leave that time in the description, because I am going to take a few minutes, maybe more, and let you guys know what I did with this build. I'm gonna leave some links in the descriptions on some stuff that I got. If you're interested, just let me know. Now, I recommend for those who are building the system, take your time. Unless you got the money, just go buy everything at once, which I was not one of those people. I bought everything piece by piece. It took me a whole year, to complete this build, and I'm telling you, I love it. And I will also leave the Facebook link to my installer, so you can get with him and his team, rather, if you're ever in the Ohio area. I'm telling you, these dudes, A1, the best TBE when it comes to installs. Another thing, if you're building an install, do research. Just don't go buy the first thing that you hear about, that you see someone else has. Do some research. I did tons and tons of research as far as wire, my 0 gauge wire, which I have, and I will leave the link of the video I watched on YouTube, reviewing all different types of 0 gauge wire, different brands, welding wire, and I decided to go with the Sky High wire. Excuse me. I was gonna go with Sundown. I had that in my last car. But that Sundown 0 gauge wire, them Sundown spools are very, very, very expensive. I think they're like $229, $239, something like that. If you can afford it, hey, go for it. But this Sky High wire is great. And I will leave, like I said, I'll leave the link to the description on that, so you can take a look and decide for yourself what kind of wire you want to go with if you're in the process of building. So I'm gonna start with the hood, and then we'll work our way through the car, and then we'll get to the trunk, and then we'll get to the music. So I do recommend for these big builds, definitely get your alternator. I had the 240 amp Mechman. I did get the Big 3 upgrade, and I did not go with lithium under my hood. I went with the Optima yellow top. I had this in my last car, held up very well, and it's holding up well in this as well. I did some research on lithium in the hood, and based on what I found for this car, I decided not to go with lithium. It may be different for other cars, it may be different for other people, I don't know. For me, I felt from the research that I looked up, which was, mostly reviews and Google, people that I know, I decided to go with a yellow top Optima. So that's what I did. So I'll let you get a look at this, some of my wiring and my upgrade. Got the SMD fuse holders on here. Looks real good. I mean, my installer Will and his team, they did a great job on this install. I love it. It's a real clean install. Boom. I mean, it's beautiful. Very, very nice. So yeah, like I said, make sure you definitely get that done. It helps. My lights, I do see a small, very small, just a very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very light flicker with certain songs that I play. But I mean, these speakers are 1500 watts a piece, so you know how that goes. All right, so let's get to the inside of the car. I'm trying to make this quick. I do have some custom pods that Will and his team built. Yeah, they look great. The guy who did this for him, part of his team, do apologize for forgetting his name. I don't really know him that well, but he did a great job on these pods. Get with Will. Like I said, I'll leave his Facebook Dude has so much information. This dude, I'm telling you, so much information on audio. He was my go-to for everything. I probably got on his nerves some of the questions I asked him building this system. But he answered everything. He got me together. So shout out to Will and his team. Yeah, great. Anyway, like I said, custom pods. I do have the Sundown 6.5 Neo Pros mids. I went with the PRV Super Tweeters. I will leave a link for those in the description of the specific model that I have. And yeah, all right, let's get to the inside. All right, so inside I went with the DMH 2660 NEX. Y'all, this thing is the truth. I'm still learning how to, you know, get with it. I've only had this installed for a few days now. Definitely, I love it. It's a lot better than my old car. I love it. You know, I got the Series XM. Sounds great. The touch screen is very, 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 very responsive.
Wow,
I mean,
that's like gold
it's wonderful. I love it. I really haven't dug into everything you can do on this. I'm not going to go through that. I will leave the link to a description, a very detailed description of this CD player. Well, not this CD player, this head unit. There is no CDs. This is all digital. Everything is black grayed out right here because I have no music playing, so if you're wondering why. But there's a ton of things you can do with this head unit. I have not messed with my sound settings because it's tuned. Everything's set perfect, so I'm not gonna really play around with it because I don't need to right now. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I got the pods on this door as well. And then in my dash, I have two Kicker 3.5-inch speakers. I know Kicker has this reputation now. You know, I believe Walmart purchased them and now they're using cheaper parts. But Kicker highs, I won't use Kicker subs, but their highs, I do like their 6x9s, and I do like these tweeters. I'll leave a link for them. I can't remember which model, which is sad because like I said, I've had all this stuff for a while, just sitting, except for the Neo Pros. I actually just ordered maybe like a week or two before my install. So yeah, sorry if I don't have the exact model numbers and all that for you guys, but I will leave links to everything that I got. And yeah, so moving on. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, never mind. In the back, I do have two 6x9s Kickers, and they sound great, man. This system sounds great. All right, I do have some extra. I got an extra spool. I bought 150 feet. Actually, I had the Kickers here. I have an extra pair that I didn't use because the original plan, I was going to put a 6x9 on the door, one mid in the super tweeter, and I was going to put a mid on the back doors, one on each door, and then, you know, my two 6x9s in the back, and then two in the front, because the stock, the front doors for this Camry are 6x9s, and of course my rear deck is 6x9. But my installers said it made more sense to do it this way. I listened to them, whatever. They know what they're doing. They know what sounds best. They've been doing it for years. All right, so let's get to the back. Hold on, I messed up. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. All right. Put my seat back. These are the Kickers that I have in 6x9s. Extra pair, you know. These things are loud, man. These are loud. You know, if anybody needs this spool, hey, $100, hit me up. Set up a PayPal transaction, get it shipped to you. Same with the 6x9s. You can have them for $50. They're brand new, never been opened, never been used. So they're just gonna be sitting. Some extra fuses I had from the install that have fallen in the seat. All right, so moving on, let's get to the back before I show you the trunk. Go ahead and unlock my seat so I can pull this back down. Custom box built by TC Designs. This dude does great work. See, got a big giant port. I was gonna go with, I wanted the kerf port, but he didn't have room for it, so he decided to go with this port. See the Max series looking real great. Got that nice stain on the box. I mean, he did a great job. My trunk is sealed off. I do have it sealed off. Took a few days for it to, you know, seal up, dry, whatever you want to call it. And man, this thing hits so hard. All right. Oh, another thing. I do have all my doors deadened. I got some Sundown deadener that I got off Down for Sound Shop, where I got my mids. I had the subs from there as well. The trunk is completely deadened. All 4 doors, everything's deadened. And oh man, it makes a huge difference. So I definitely recommend doing that on your build if that's what you want to do. Whatever. Okay, let's get to the trunk. Let's get to the trunk. You know I got to get that Salt 4, baby. Yeah. Got the Salt 4 passing it. I mean pushing it. I said passing it. Yeah, it's a real clean install. Have the SAE 100.4 4-channel on my highs, mids. I went with the Sky High Premium RCAs rather. Now for my remote wire, I did get certified base head wire. Sky High Audio was actually sold out when I went to buy them. So that's what I have. And I have Sky High remote wire. No, speaker wire, sorry. Certified base head, remote wire, I'm not Sundown, but Sky High, speaker wire, and then Sky High 0 gauge. I got the KYs, lithium, 90 amp hours on this bank, and yeah, copper bars, 2 copper bars. Let you get a good look at this install. Like I said, clean install. I mean, this is, I think it's just absolutely beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I got everything sealed, foam behind there, all sealed, all looks just amazing. I'm telling you, this was a great install. I love it. Yeah, see the box. TC Designs on the box. Yeah, man, it's a great install. Like I said, I'm gonna link you to my installers, Will and Chris, and the rest of his team. Let's get to the music. Let's get to the music. It's time. I think I pretty much went over everything I got. Trying to make sure I covered everything. And always having fire in there, I'm telling you. It sounds great. Anyway, let's get to the music. All right, let's get to this music. Do want to let you know I do not have my amp turned up very high. I'm letting my subs break in for a few weeks, and I'm going to take it back to the installers. We're going to turn it up a little bit. I don't know if I want to turn it up too much more because, I mean, you'll see. This thing really bangs, man. Let's get to it. Start this song over. Let you guys hear this real quick. I love the digital bass knob on the Salt 4.
All I know is what I know, and I don't know nothing else. Them and diamonds come around, I believe I'm going stealth. I ain't about to ask some niggas some shit I can do myself. You see me grinding mini dickies in these new designer belts. Only thing that's on my mind and abundance of wealth. Giving up or giving in is some shit I never felt. I'm a street nigga, I won't sleep nigga. Gotta eat nigga, street nigga. Nothing cheap nigga, we don't leash nigga. I'm laid back, and it's made back. Bitches pay back, I'm way back. But I'm still on them niggas hate I got that 2020 Pyrex vision. Let's go, nigga. Running slow, nigga. Want some more, nigga. Yo, nigga. Rule number 1, ride like your pole, nigga. Bounce back. Hit that gas stack like it NASDAQ. Count that. Show you roll, nigga. Gotta stash that. Get your chick, let your count and get it. Gotta pass that. Get your chick, being reckless with it. Yeah, we passed that. Investing shit, straight up testing shit. Win or lose, nigga. Bill Gates and that Warren Buffett, them is clues, nigga. Always on my grind, always on a mission. Try to tell them, man, they were trying to listen. Ask me what I do, I say I hustle for a living. Plus I got that 2020 Pyrex vision.